Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss our first lesson in general mathematics under strengthened curriculum entitled Monthly Salary, Weekly Wage, and Hourly Rate. So we're gonna tackle or discuss word problems involving this monthly salary, weekly wage, and hourly rate. And we're going to differentiate as well salary versus wage. So, hello everyone. We're going to discuss the first lesson in general mathematics under strengthened curriculum in term 1. So, entitled salaries and wages. So, let's start by discussing, and in this lesson as well, we will be discussing about monthly salary, weekly wage, and hourly rate. So, let's start with an activity, true or false. Although we are provided with the answers already. So, anyway, we will be guided with these concepts in the later part of our discussion in this video. Number 1, salary is a fixed regular payment typically paid monthly or semi-monthly, regardless of the number of hours worked. Is it true or false? Okay, that is true. Number 2, wages are usually calculated based on the number of hours, days, or pieces worked. Is it true or false? The answer there is true. Number 3, an annual salary is the total amount an employee earns in 1 month. Is it true or false? Of course, it is false because we're talking about annual salary. So it's an employee earns in 1 month. That's what we call monthly. Okay, number 4. The monthly salary is calculated by dividing the annual salary by 12. Now, of course, it's true. Number 5, a weekly wage is usually fixed and does not depend on the number of hours worked. It is false. Number 6, hourly rate refers to the amount of money an employee earns per day. So it's false again. And number 7, overtime pay is usually higher than the regular hourly rate. Okay, so the answer is true. Number 8, a commission is a fixed amount paid regularly regardless of performance. It is false. Don't worry guys, we will be discussing these concepts during our discussion. Number 9, piecework pay is based on the number of tasks or units completed. This is true. Number 10, semi-monthly pay means the employee is paid twice a month, and it is true. Okay? So familiarize those answers, and I hope you have copied this as well in your notes. Okay, now let us differentiate salary versus wages, or what's the difference between salary and wages. So we have here the table, the definition. Let's start with the salary by definition and wages. So by definition, a salary is a fixed regular payment that is usually monthly or semi-monthly regardless of hours worked. Well, for wages, a payment based on the number of hours, days, or pieces worked. And then basis of time of pay for the salary, it's time based. It could be monthly or annual. Then for wages, it's time based. Okay, it could be hourly, daily, or output based piecework. Okay, output based means piecework. Then for consistency, salary is fixed and regular. For wages, it varies depending on hours or output. Then, for salary, common for office workers, professionals, and government employees. While for wages, this is common for laborers, part-time workers, or factory workers. Then the example for salary is 25,000 pesos per month. While for the wages, it's 610 pesos per day or 80 pesos per hour. Okay? So I hope that the difference is now clear. So that's it, the difference between salary and wages. Now let us continue. Now, let's proceed to the key concepts. Now for the key concepts, salaries are often expressed as a yearly amount, but the salary is paid out monthly bi-monthly or semi-monthly, bi-weekly or weekly. So for monthly, once a month, then 12 times a year. Bi-monthly, it means semi-monthly, so twice a month or 24 times a year. Then for weekly, once a week or 52 times a year because there are 52 weeks in a year. So how to solve for the weekly wage? The weekly wage is annual salary over 52 and the monthly salary is annual salary over 12. Okay, that's it. Now let's have examples or problems. Example problems. So Mr. Garcia, a public school teacher, earns 312,000 pesos a year. What is his weekly wage? So the formula, we have weekly wage is equal to annual salary divided by 52. So the weekly wage is 312,000 pesos over 52. Therefore, Mr. Garcia's weekly wage is 6,000 pesos. Okay? So that's a very simple problem. Now let's proceed to example number 2. Nelly is a government employee in the Philippines earning an annual salary of 476,000 pesos. What is her monthly salary? A monthly salary, the formula is equal to annual salary divided by 12 because we know that there are 12 months in a year. So monthly salary is 476,000 pesos divided by 12. So Nelly's monthly salary is 39,606 pesos and 67 cents. Okay, I hope that's clear. Let's proceed to example number 3. Mark works as a service crew member at a popular fast food restaurant in SM Manila. He is paid 62 pesos per hour last week. He worked for 8 hours a day for 5 days. Okay, let's proceed for the solution. You have hourly rate is 62 pesos. Total hours worked is equal to 8 times 5, that is 40 hours. And the weekly wage is 40 times 62 pesos is equal to 2,480 pesos. Okay? I hope you understand that because he's paid 62 pesos per hour and he worked 8 hours a day for 5 days. Okay, so the answer, you have Mark earned 2,000 pesos, 2,480 pesos for the week. So that's the weekly wage. Okay, let us proceed to example number 4. Jean is a part-time tutor helping senior high school students in Sampaloc, Manila. She earns 150 pesos per hour. In 1 week, she tutored for 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Wednesday, and 4 hours on Saturday. How much did Jean earn from tutoring for the whole week? Okay. Solution, you have here total hours work is equal to, let's add all the, to get, we're going to get the sum of the number of hours work. So 3 plus 2 plus 4. Because you have 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Wednesday, and 4 hours on Saturday, a total of 9 hours. And the hourly rate is 150 pesos. Therefore, the weekly wage is 9 times 150 pesos. That gives us 1,350 pesos. Okay, so Jean earned 1,350 pesos for the week. Okay, I hope that's clear, class. Now let us proceed to example number 5. Now an employee has an annual salary of 230,489 pesos and 20 cents. How much is she paid? A, weekly, B, semi-monthly, and C, monthly. Okay, so given the annual salary is 230,489 pesos and 20 cents. 1 year, we know that 1 year is equivalent for 12 months. And there are 52 weeks and there are 24 semi-monthly periods. So for the weekly, that's 230,489 pesos and 20 cents all over or divided by 52 weeks. So the answer is 4,432 pesos and 48 cents. Okay. For the semi-monthly pay, you have 230,489 pesos and 20 cents. That's the annual salary divided by 24 because it's semi-monthly periods, meaning twice a month. Okay, so paid twice a month. So there are 24 semi-monthly periods in 1 year. So that is 9,603 pesos and 72 cents. Then for the monthly pay, we have the annual pay divided by 12. So 230,489 pesos and 20 cents divided by 12. So you have the answer 19,207 pesos and 43 cents. That's the monthly pay. Okay, I hope everything is clear so far. Now, let's proceed to example number 6. A clerk earns a salary of 20,000 pesos per month. If he works 8 hours a day for a 20-day work month, how much does he get per day and per hour? Now the solution, how much does he get per day and how much does he get per hour? So let's solve first how much does he get per day. For daily, you have 20,000 pesos over 20 days because it says that um, if he works 8 hours a day for a 20-day work month, so 20-day work month, that gives us an idea that though um, a clerk earns a salary of 20,000 per month, but since it's 20 days work, no, 20-day work month, so 20,000 pesos divided by 20 days, that gives 1,000 pesos per day. Now, how to get the hourly rate? So how much does he get per hour? So the hourly rate will be the daily rate divided by 8 hours because it is stated in the problem that he works 8 hours a day. So that's 1,000 pesos divided by 8 hours. So the answer is 125 pesos per hour. Now let's proceed to example number 7. An employee is paid a monthly salary of 16,000 pesos for working 20 days in a month. A taxi driver earns 750 pesos per day. Assuming both work 8 hours a day, who has a higher hourly wage? Okay, you have the solution. For letter A, employees daily and hourly rate, so we can compare. And letter B is taxi drivers daily and hourly rate. So the daily rate, we have 16,000 pesos divided by 20 days is equal to 800 pesos per day. That's for the employees daily and hourly rate. Then hourly rate is 800 pesos divided by 8 hours is equal to 100 pesos per hour. Now let's proceed to letter B, the taxi driver's daily and hourly rate. Okay, let's start with the daily rate. So it's given that he got 750 pesos per day. So the hourly rate will be 750 pesos divided by 8 hours. That is equal to 93 pesos and 75 cents per hour. So if we're going to compare, even if by just looking at the daily rate, we, the employee has a higher hourly wage. Okay, and even weekly daily wage, because if you divide it by 8, of course, we can see the difference that the employee has a higher hourly wage because 100 pesos per hour versus 93 pesos and 75 cents per hour. Okay, now let's have the practice exercises where you are wanted to answer 1 to 5 and show your solution if there's a need to solve. Number 1, what is the monthly pay of someone earning 300,000 pesos annually? A, 24,000 pesos. B, 25,000 pesos. C, 26,000 pesos. And D, 30,000 pesos. Number 2, which nasa house? Which formula is used to compute the weekly wage? A, annual salary times 52. B, annual salary divided by 12. C, annual salary divided by 52. And D, weekly salary divided by 12. Okay, number 3. What is the semi-monthly pay of a government employee earning 480,000 pesos annually? A, 38,000 pesos. B, 40,000 pesos. C, 32,000 pesos. And letter D, 20,000 pesos. For number 4, if an employee works 8 hours per day at 100 per hour or 100 pesos per hour, what is the daily wage? Is it A, 700 pesos, B, 800 pesos, C, 900 pesos, and letter D, 1,000 pesos? And number 5, last number, an employee earns a salary of 3,500 pesos per week. What is his yearly salary? A, 182,000 pesos. B, 170,000 pesos. C, 182,500 pesos. And D, 175,000 pesos. So, I hope that we're able to get and understand our lesson. That would be all. and see you in the next one. Bye.